Hi everyone, Linyana here, and today I'm going to talk about how many acupuncture needles are used. Now, let me just tell you, it really just depends on the patient because some patients they have like more of a weaker type of constitution, and using too many needles will like make them like really tired. So I have to stay away from that happening, okay? So when I have those type of patients, I use less needles. But on average, I use maybe about 15 to 20 needles. Like I said, it really depends on the person. Some people, they love a lot of needles. Like they're like, oh yes, load me up. But I don't, I don't like to do that too often. But if a patient has like they're really robust and they have a very strong constitution, and I know that they can tolerate it, I'll go ahead and do that. When someone is face down, like if they're having like neck, shoulder, back pain, I tend to use more needles with something like that. I don't know why. I just tend to use more needles in that instance. But then, like, if someone is facing up, I'll use about maybe 15 needles. And what I do is I try to like balance the bodies, the right side and the left side. So I make sure that I use the same amount of needles on both sides so that there's some kind of equilibrium in the area. I don't want the body to be off balance. Sometimes I'll use like the same points, but sometimes they'll be a little different. But if I use 7 acupuncture needles on the right side, more than likely I'm going to use 7 acupuncture needles on the left side. Now remember that traditional Chinese medicine is all about balance. So that is what I am creating for the patients. I don't even know if this is a thing, but like I don't want their nervous system to be like a little confused per se. So I do tend to use like an even amount on both sides. Um, I think that when people have a lot of experience with acupuncture, like they've been getting it for quite some time, I can generally use more needles with them. But if I have a new patient that comes in, I tend to tread lightly. The type of practitioner that I am, I don't go like full throttle with patients that are new. I like to do just little by little, with every single visit so that I can see how their body adapts to acupuncture. Because like I said, some people, if they are overloaded with needles, that can really, really drain their energy. And I don't want people to feel like that after they come to me. However, one of the side effects is that you feel really relaxed. In that really relaxed state, you may feel a little tired, okay? But you should not feel drained. So I try to avoid that. But the summary of this is the needles that I use, like the number of needles that I use, is usually about maybe 15 to 20 on average, sometimes more, sometimes less. And again, it really depends on the patient. Traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, is not black and white. Everyone's treatment is different and it's based on them. Okay, it's different than Western medicine. It's just not like a one size fits all. So I love acupuncture for that. So I hope this, if you were curious about this, I hope I have answered your question. Until next time, talk soon.